All right. Can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? Thank you for that. Every time we got to reconfigure StreamYard. I appreciate you letting me know the audio's down. All right. Welcome. Again, can you hear me? Good. All right. Welcome to the $1 Million Coach Show. My name is Ryan McMorris. Welcome to the $1 Million Coach community, where we are going to show you the fastest path to building your $1 million coaching business. Whether you're a brand new coach and you're looking to bring on your very first client and build $1 million coaching business, or you're on your way to your very first $100,000 month as an online coach and you're looking to scale, then you are in the right place. And today we are going to be discussing the game plan for actually planning out your most profitable quarter. Okay. So again, part of hitting your goals as an online coach is making sure that you're out front of the plan. If you're trying to go about every single day as like, just starting fresh and I'm good. I'm all good gravy with starting fresh. Okay. But if you don't go into each quarter with a plan, then you're going to feel like you're behind. Give me a number one if you've ever felt like every day that you show up in your business, you kind of feel like you're behind the eight ball. You kind of feel like things are maybe in a sense a little out of control. Okay. So today, my friend, is July 3rd. That means we are officially in the back nine, the back half of 2023. This shit's going by fast AF. All right. Hold on. Let me get everyone here. Hold on. I got to make sure that I'm doing this the right way. So give me 1 second. Let me know where you're coming in from. Let me know what your plans are for the 4th of July tomorrow. Let me know. I'm excited to hear. We're going over to a friend's house. We're going to do slip and slide, barbecue, and we're also going to be doing some fireworks. Good times. Okay. Let's see. Hey. All right. So I'm gonna be sharing some cool tools with you today. Barbecue and chill before blow some shit up. Yes, let's blow some shit up. Hell yeah. Alrighty, so we're gonna blow some shit up tomorrow. We got barbecue tomorrow. Before we start blowing shit up, because we're Americans, okay, maybe let's plan on how we're gonna blow our businesses up. Okay, can I get an amen on that? We're gonna blow our business up before we blow some other shit up. Okay. Hey, it's always worth it losing a couple fingers for some to save a couple bucks on some fireworks. I'm down with that. All right, my friend. Let's get into the nitty gritty today. Okay. I want you to take a deep breath. All right. And I want you to really get out of your business today. All right. Today is a good day to do this exercise. If you've never done it before, I would save this video and make sure that you do this exercise at least once every quarter. Okay. If you do not do this exercise at least once every quarter, I can tell you, you're going to feel like you're behind the eight ball every time you are attacking your business. Okay. So can everyone say, I promise? If you promise me, make a promise with me first, okay? Then make a promise with yourself that I'm going to take out time to do quarterly planning. Can you do that? Can you promise me that? And after you make a promise to me, I want you to make a promise to yourself, okay? Please. It's very, 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 very important. If you feel like you haven't hit your goals, if you feel like there's things that you just want to do exponentially better, then please do this. Please do this. Say, I promise. Okay. So today is a great day to do quarterly planning. Tomorrow is a great day to just relax and just chill out and let what you do today soak in tomorrow. That way, when you hit July 5th, all the way through August and the end of September, you don't have to really do this again. I mean, I want you to really plan this out. Now I'm going to help you plan it out, because a lot of times if you've never done it before, you're going to feel kind of right. But here's the thing: if you do it once and you continue to do this, you're going to get really good at it. Okay, I can tell you the first time I did it, I probably wasn't that good at it either, but it's gonna help you out. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna bring up my screen. Let me know if you guys can see my screen. And we are gonna do this. Full moon, time to let's manifest some shit. All right, manifest. I don't need no moon to manifest. I just manifest because I'm a man. It sounded really sexist. Sorry, I did. I manifest because I'm the boss. There we go. All right, so we're gonna go into. Let's bring up our sideboard. All right, so we got this up. I may make a copy of this and share it with you guys. I've never shared this one before, because this is this is the one that we use. But here's what I may share this with you guys. I was hoping for a man fest. Yeah. Real good old America man fest. Here we go. So every month, every month we have a scorecard that we keep. Okay, feel free to screenshot this if you are a 7-figure impact client. What we'll do is we've never really shared this one, because it's kind of it's a little advanced. But I think it's okay. I think we may share this with you. If you like it, then use it. Obviously, if it's one of those things where you don't like it, then you don't have to use it. Okay. What's up, Irene? Good to see you. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to create a blank one for 7-figure impact clients. If you are in SFI, make sure that you go to your Facebook group today, and you'll see a blank one in here. Okay. But first things first is we plan out every single month. So in January, so you can see here, January 23, that one getting man. Now let's see. Okay. So let's just say, we'll look at March. We look at every single number in our business. Okay. So we're going to look at, I can't really zoom in, but we look at marketing. Okay. So I'm going to highlight this one. We look at marketing. We look at sales. Okay. And we look at our delivery team. Okay. So those are the 3 things that we look at. Okay. So I'm going to draw these out for you on the whiteboard, because what I want you to do today is I want you to start breaking your business down into 3 departments. Okay. So I know sometimes it's a little hard to see the spreadsheet, but again, we're going to look at marketing. We're going to look at sales. And we're going to look at our operations. And operations, we're going to look at fulfillment. We're going to look at our cash flow, and we're going to look at our systems. Okay. So here's what I want you to ask yourself. Okay. 1, you've got to be able to review what happened in Q2. Okay. So review Q2. So if we go over to our numbers, I'll just look at like March. Okay. If we go over to our March numbers and we see that marketing, we generated, let's just say, 200 new leads. Okay. And in Q2, our sales team, or sales period, we generated, let's just say 15 clients. Okay. And then we can look at some other things on the fulfillment side later. But we're going to set a goal every single quarter and every single month for how many leads we want to get. Okay. So here's my thing for you is, when you look at the marketing for your business, jot down, only look at marketing. Okay. Everyone say the word marketing. Marketing is how I'm going to get potential clients interested in my thing. Okay. Marketing is how I'm going to build my list. And you know what? I'm actually going to make an adjustment here. Okay. We're going to use the word potential clients. Okay. I don't want to use the word lead anymore. Okay. I had the weirdest last few months, epic record month in March, then only 6K in April and June. Okay. All right, cool. So this is why we do this, Zach, because if you had an epic month, or if you had an epic record month in March, then only 6K from April to June, then we need to figure out what happened in March. Okay. But a lot of times we don't do this exercise. And give me a number 2 in the comment section. Because again, if this makes sense for you, give me a number 2. But if a lot of times we have that record month and we don't actually analyze what happened, and we never have these just real raw comparisons of what's going on because we never look at our numbers, and numbers just don't lie. Okay. So here's the thing. If I go over to my spreadsheet here and I look just at, we'll look at, let me see, at July. Okay. So let's do that one. Okay. So this is going to be our July. Okay. I'm going to delete that stuff. So we got July's ready. Okay. We've got our Q3 goals right here. And we've got July 2023. Okay. So here's the deal. If I look at my July, what are you measuring every single week and every single month, Zach? Okay. Am I measuring how many? I have my other numbers. Okay, cool. So again, let me tell you something. When we look at our marketing department, in order for us to hit our goals, we need to generate 400 leads or 400 potential clients per month. So what I'm asking you right now is, do you have a potential client / lead number? Give me a yes or no in the comments section. Okay. Now what you can do is you can score yourself. Okay. If you give me a 0 or a yes or a no, or you give me a no, okay, on I have a potential client / lead number. Okay. I have all my leads organized in a CRM. So kind of. Okay. So again, it's not always about just having them organized in the CRM. That's great. Okay. But am I measuring the list growth of my CRM? If my CRM number, if my list, okay, so I'm still in my marketing department. If my list currently is 10,000 people and I know that it needs to grow by 400 people a month, then it needs to be at 1,200. So by the end of September, I know I need to have almost 12,000 people on my list. Okay. So I can make those comparisons because now I can say, okay, this is my goal for my list to get to. Okay. Okay. So no, not yet. So here's the thing. If I'm asking myself, okay, sorry about that. I'm like being extremely unprofessional because who needs profession? Okay. So if I'm asking myself, all right, over the course of, let's just say June, May, and April, here's how my list grew. So here's how many sales I got. I can see my comparison from my list to my sales. Does that make sense, guys? Give me number 2 if that makes sense in the comment section. So if my list grew by, let's go over here. If my list grew by 100 people, okay, and I ended up getting 1 client, then that means I would need to what? Get 1,000 people to get 10 clients. Give me a makes sense in the comment section if that makes sense. Okay. And again, it's great to connect and message a bunch of people. But again, guys, this is okay. Zach, when we talk about like really hitting our goals, okay, I'm gonna pull this down for a second. Zach, when we really talk about hitting our goals, it's not just about building a list on social media, but it's truly about building our list. Okay. That's our list of potential clients. If they're not on your email list, your text list, I don't know if I could really call that person a potential client. Is everyone on board with that too? Okay. So again, we want to set our quarter up for success. So this is going to give me an awareness of what I need to improve in my business, right? So that now tells me, okay, as I attack July, as I attack August, and as I attack September, how am I taking, this is where the action comes in. How am I taking all those people that I'm talking to and moving them into my email list? So therefore, as I go in and look at the action, the different actions I'm going to commit to taking in my business over the next quarter, now I can say, all right, what let me look at my core funnels. So I got my booking funnel. I think, Zach, you're good there, right? I want to make sure that my checkout funnels are set up the right way. I know you've got a group funnel, but maybe you're just not using your lead magnet funnel. Okay. So I'm talking to all these people. I'm talking to all these people every single day, but I'm wondering why. That I'm not converting people, but I'm not using my lead magnet the right way. Okay. Only using the booking funnel right now. Okay, cool. So now we know that as I book calls with people, my goal is to make sure that I deliver them a solid resource that can be used as a lead magnet, right? I can use that booking funnel to then develop my lead magnet funnel. Does that make sense? Give me a number 3 if that makes sense real quick, guys. Okay. I need something better to offer them. If you're on a call with someone, so if I book out a call once a day, that call should lead me to giving them the right lead magnet, some resource. Okay. My lead magnet sucks. Apparently I need to figure out what they want. So again, yeah, if it sounds like there's this disconnect between your conversation and your call with them and connecting the dots on the resources that are available in your business. Okay. Does that make sense? Okay. So for us, if I know that we got 200 leads last month, okay, and our goal is 400 and we only spent $4,000, then I know that my goal now is to spend $8,000. Okay. So our goal is to spend more money. Our goal is to grow our list by another 200 people. And then we're asking ourselves, how can we grow our list even better by an extra 200 people? And then here's what happens. That's where we go over to our Q3 goals and we say, all right, here are our marketing goals. We don't have a direct to application campaign running right now. That could be a great way to increase our leads, our potential clients. We need to improve our viral transformation post log. These are things that we can do better in our marketing. Okay. So we're looking at ideas that are now saying, okay, we can execute these things to increase the amount of things that we can do to increase our leads. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay. If we're looking at our marketing department and saying, all right, we spent $4,000 a month, but we really need to spend $8,000 a month in order to hit our goals. How can we increase revenue by another like $40,000 so we can add an extra $4,000 to the marketing budget? It could mean, you know what? Are we willing to go out and get a $24,000 loan and just put that into marketing because we know our systems work? Are we willing to say, you know what, let's increase the marketing budget by 50% and pull back on some other areas if we're willing to go all in with getting as many potential clients in our mix as we possibly can? Okay. Like that's what we got. If we're going to have to do what it takes to get the numbers of potential clients into our world, into our CRM, into our Facebook group, into where you can convert them. Okay. It's great to have conversations in the DM, but if you're not moving those conversations over to somewhere where they can be converted into a potential client without necessarily you always being the thing. You know what I mean? Let me try to get this. I'm trying to get my camera just right. Does that make sense, guys? Okay. So again, that's what we want there. Okay. They're not really booking many calls. So you say you're using your booking funnel. They're not really booking calls. So again, what's the reason what do you feel like the reason is they're not booking the calls? Okay. So we're going to head over to the sales department. Okay. So if we go over to what needs to happen in sales to help us increase our numbers, what can we do better in sales? How can we increase our outreach? How can we increase our follow-up, right? So we need to look at how many sales happened over the course of this month, the last month, the month before that, the record month that you had. Sometimes there's these lulls where you need to have a reoffer. So looking at your offer, okay, let me just keep it real with you guys just really quick. So sometimes we'll take the same offer, our core offer, and we'll tweak it just slightly enough. You're going to see us, just a little hint, you're going to see us do a tweak of our core offer at the end of the month as a Christmas in July AI special. Okay. So I'm planning this whole Christmas in AI kind of thing because AI is hot right now. So I'm going to look at a way that I can take our offer and spin it around some like AI stuff, add an AI component into it just to make it look hotter, but it's literally the same exact offer with like one little tweak in it. Give me a fire emoji if you feel like if you can get down with me here. A lot of times, guys, we'll do what we call a reoffer, where we'll go back. Let's see. Who said that? Let's see. Yes. So our core offer, I'm going to call you Crete. What's up, man? So our core offer for our coaching business is it's a done with you with some done for you. Okay. It's a hybrid style offer where it's got some one-on-one, it's got some group, it's got some done for you. It's a lot of done with you. So it's a hybrid style of an offer. Okay. So again, doing a reoffer for people that have already seen the offer. That could be a great way to front some cash. A lot of times when we do a reoffer, we're going to do it to where, instead of them putting, 40, 50% down, maybe they only put, 20% down and then they pay the 50% chunk at the end. It may just get, 10 people in that they're going to pay the same amount. You feel me? A lot of times with coaching, I'm going to let people know that if you're trying to bring on a coaching client, don't drop your price, but you can adjust how you collect your cash. Give me a number 4 in the comment section if that makes sense. I'm never going to recommend anybody here drop your price unless you're just really just pricing yourself out of a package. If the price does not make sense, then hell yeah, I'm going to tell you to drop it. I'm going to try to get your price aligned for what makes sense in the marketplace. But if your price makes sense and you're trying to like drop your price for someone so they get in, that's not cool. If you want to adjust, let's just say, let's draw this out. Let's just say your offer is $5,000 and you usually take 25 up front and then they pay the rest off over, 3 months or whatever. Right. So my reoffer may be, you know what, I'm going to buy your first month and you're only going to have to put down, $500. And I'm doing this for the next 10 people. And you're going to have to pay the $2,500. Let's just say month 1, and let's just say this is a 4-month deal, right? So month 1, you got to pay $500, which brings our thing down to, $4,500, right? And then let's just say they got to pay $1,000 in month 2 and $1,500 in month 3. So that brings us down to 2,000, 3,000, whatever's left over. So it's a $5,000 offer. There's $2,000. So then there's 3,000 left. So let's just say they got to pay the 2,500 that they would normally pay here. And if you're like, all right, you know what, let's just make another month 5, you get a bonus month. So now they get a bonus month to work with you, and they only got to pay the 500. So you see how this is something that I learned from a book from Grant Cardone. It's like, yo, if you got a good client, like, work with them. Okay. Give me a fire emoji if you ever, if you feel like you can go out and use a strategy like this month. Okay. Zach, this may be something that you do. Again, I know that you're kind of feeling like your clients are your potential clients that you got to create some alignment with. But again, make sure that you can go out there, connect with them so you can find that alignment. But if they really want something, then make it work for them. Okay. If they really want that promise. Okay. Again, like, how do I know if it's really in alignment? Do they want the promise that I have? Do they need this framework? Okay. Do they need my delivery? Is it going to be the biggest domino in their life right now? Yes. Do they want other things in their life? Yeah, they do. But you've got to be able to position that as like, hey, I know you want to do this in sales. I know you want to do this with AI and setters or whatever everybody feels like they want, but you got to be able to position it as if you don't get my offer first, then all the other offers are going to be a waste of money. All the other things that you think you need to do right now are going to be a waste of money. I'm trying to come up with a promise they want. Okay, cool. So here's the thing. If you ask people what their biggest goal is right now, then they're going to tell you. If they trust you, they're going to say, this is my biggest goal right now. Okay. Let me ask you this. Again, what you think let's try to create some alignment. What are your potential clients saying that they want? What's their thing? Okay. Because again, let's go. We're talking about sales right now. We're in our sales department, right? What can we improve with our sales? Okay. It could be something systematic, but it really just going to come down to our process. The offer is what sells, right? That's it. So when I'm looking at our sales department, I'm going to look at like, all right, this month. So again, we're going to do the Christmas in July sale / AI, right? They want work-life balance is the biggest thing I'm hearing from LinkedIn. Mine isn't a B2B or sales, money making, or offer at the moment. And that's fine. It doesn't have to be. Okay. But what you got to understand is even if you're B2C, your business to consumer, everybody wants to make money somehow. Everybody wants to be in the best health of their life, or they want the best relationship. Okay. So a lot of your men, even though the promise isn't necessarily how to make more money, okay, remember, every offer has to be tied to how you're going to make money, save time, save frustration, and provide resources to so they can limit the amount of work that they have to do, limit the amount of thinking that they have to do. So if I create work-life balance for you, then what is the result that's going to happen based off of that work-life balance? Are you going to have a better relationship? Yes. Are you going to make more money? Yes. And then if you already know, Zach, that they're comparing your thing to something else that they want, because again, it's not B2B. You're not necessarily working with business owners, right? You're working with men, period. These men may own a business. These men may not own a business, and that's perfectly fine. They want balance. So I have to be able to tie my offer to whatever the thing that they think that is the alternative thing. They're looking at they're looking at this sales offer. They're looking at this. Maybe I should hire a setting team, or maybe I should go out and fix my funnels, or maybe I should go out and hire an agency for ads, or whatever. Whatever they're thinking, again, you got to know what's in their head. So when you get in the meeting with them, when you're in the DM conversation with them, you can position you and your thing as the only thing. Let me know if you're feeling me on this, right? That's the beauty of every offer, is I got to be able to position me and my thing as the only thing. Okay. I know that they want other things. Right now, you may want other things. You may say, you know what, I'm really thinking about hiring a let's just say a relationship coach, right? And I'm gonna say, hey, I think again, a relationship coach for what we do may not be a comparison. Okay, maybe I'll find another thing. Like if it was us, okay, and let's just say they really want to come into our offer, right? Maybe that's not a good comparison either. I'll just keep it to, I'll keep it to Zach. I want to make a good comparison for you guys. Because again, if I've got someone that's thinking about, let's just say I have someone that's working a job, right? And they are, they're going to work with you for, let's just say $3,000 to $5,000. Okay. Can we, let's hang there. Okay. They say they want work-life balance, but the thing that they're thinking about in the background is, well, I need a new fence. Well, I know I need I've been saving up for this new car. Okay. They think that like every other investment is going to be better than this. And so you've got to be able to position your thing as, this is going to make life so much easier. Once we get aligned with your performance, you're going to make more money, and you can buy that fence you want without even like thinking about it, because you're going to perform better at your job. You can buy the fence without arguing with your wife about it, because you guys are going to be able to communicate better. Okay. Again, you've got to know your potential client so well that I'm removing all other decisions. Okay. Is this making sense, guys? Okay. So when I look at the sales department, okay, let's go back over to our spreadsheet here, because all I want you to be able to do is be able to attack every quarter with specific department goals. Okay. Can you do that? Okay. So I'm going to look at our, I know that if we are getting 1,200 leads over the next, or 1,200 potential clients over the next 3 months, I also know that our goal is to hit, we want to outbound on our sales team, 40 people per day. Okay. And we know that if we can hit 40 people per day outbound, then we're going to make enough connections to solve problems. Because again, our job isn't to close sales. Our job is to solve problems, guys. We know that we're going to put ourselves in front of 40 people per day, and at least 2 of them are probably going to want to say, like, you know what, I want that problem solved. Let's work together in some way. But at the end of the day, and I'm speaking to you again, Zach, and for anybody else who feels this way, but whether someone buys or they don't buy, they're working towards the problem. You feel me? If they feel like they can get there on their own, then great. If they feel like they can, I'll check in with you in 3 months and we'll see if you made any progress. If they feel like doing it on their own is a clusterfuck, then I'm going to show you what it takes to work with me. And I'm also going to show you a clear return on investment. Okay. Because here's the thing. If you don't figure out this work-life balance issue, could it possibly lead to a divorce? Let me ask you that. If we don't figure out your work-life balance situation in the next 3 to 6 months, is it a possibility that divorce becomes a part of the conversation between you and your spouse? Give me a yes or a no. If they say yes, then I'm going to say, how much is a divorce in your state? Do you know? Do you know what average divorce cost in your state? You don't need to know the answer. You could Google it. Average divorce cost in New York, in Florida, wherever you live in. Okay. And so if you investing 5,000 in me saves you from a divorce that could cost you millions, is that $5,000 investment worth it? My guy will say he's underperforming and stressed at work, and divorce is the ultimate cost of inaction. Then at that point, again, I'm going to ask him some really probing questions here. If you don't, what other option do you have? What other action could you take? If I can help you fix this, then what's stopping us from moving forward? Be honest with me. What's the biggest thing that's stopping us from moving forward? Because it sounds like you're okay. Are you okay with a divorce? I'm not trying to be offensive here, but like, are you cool? Like, do you want a divorce? Because if you do, then maybe that's a conversation that I can help coach you through. So you're not just wasting her time and you're not wasting your time. You know, again, you're dealing with a guy who you're going to have to almost like they're not actively looking to hire coaches and performance coaches all the time. Okay. So we have to approach it in a way where what I'm doing in this scenario is like really just coaching and eliminating options here. Okay. But you got to be able to work with them and have a conversation with them so you can eliminate those options in their head. Okay. He is. I'm going to go ahead and, yo, Andrell, let's pump it down for now. Okay. Let's give everybody a little bit of a break and we'll circle back. All right. So, let's chill out. Let's allow everybody to have a conversation here. That way we can make some things happen. So again, here's the thing. All I want you to do with this activity is I want you to like really sit down and evaluate what happened last month. Okay. I want you to evaluate what happened last month in your marketing, in your sales, and with your fulfillment. In fulfillment, I'm looking at what can we improve system wise. Okay. So as I look over here, this is what we also divide everything up by person. So like the key leadership team, we're going to look at like what does everyone need to do, okay, to make this a great quarter. And at the end of it, what I'm going to be doing is I'm also looking at personal development. Okay. How many times, and I'm measuring, these are the things I'm going to measure over the quarter. Okay. How many times did I meditate? Okay. My goal is 90. I want to meditate at least 90 times. I want to log 90 meditations. Okay. How many times did I work out? Okay. I want to work out at least 65 times logged. How many books did I read? I want to make sure that I consumed 2 books this quarter. What are those books going to be? Why did I choose those books? What am I going through right now that I actually want to learn and consume to improve our performance over the next quarter? So again, I'm training my mind and I'm setting a goal specifically around meditation this month. I'm setting a goal specifically around my physical performance. I'm setting a goal around what I'm learning and what I'm consuming and what I'm going to take action with. Okay. I'm going to set a goal for things in my relationship. Okay. If I know that part of a good business for us is date night. So I want to make sure that, you know what, over the next quarter here, I want to make sure that we go on at least 10 dates. Okay. And what if I go ahead and start mapping out like 10 new places to go? What if I go ahead and start doing these things? Guys, like, take the time to just get out of your business for a day or two. This is the best 2 days to do it right now. Take the time to get the fuck out of your business for a day. Okay. And let's plan and write things down. What can I improve in my marketing? What can I improve when it comes to putting things out to perform better with my marketing? Not just paid advertising, but in my content. Maybe I know I want to get, last month I did 22 TikTok videos. So maybe I want to make sure that we get 30 TikTok videos out. Okay. What are those 30 topics going to be? If you don't do this exercise, friends, it's like you're going to feel behind. And if you do this exercise, you're going to realize what holes can be plugged. And you don't have to plug every hole immediately. Some holes are going to be left for Q4. Some holes are going to be left for Q1 of 2024. It's okay. That's what tomorrow is for. Okay. What angle do you suggest for coaches to book calls that doesn't sound salesy? Also, do you prefer one call close or two? So what we teach people is to never do a discovery call, to never do a sales call. What we want to do is provide you a game plan call. Okay. On that game plan, I'm going to give you a clear path of where you are right now to where you want to be. Okay. So again, if I know what promise you want or resonate with, that 30-minute game plan is designed to help you go from where you don't want to be to where you do want to be. I'm going to lay out what's in your way. Okay. I'm going to lay out the things that are keeping you from getting to that game plan. And we're going to lay out some steps to remove those hurdles and get you there. Okay. So the game plan is going to feel like it's worth money. Okay. Okay. The game plan is going to feel like it's worth money. Okay. Andrea, just chill for 1 second. Okay. All right, Andrea, chill. Pump the brakes. No more commenting. Okay. You can come back later and then connect. Okay. Chill. All right. So now that I'm going to offer you something that feels tangible, it feels like it's worth $250, $500, $1,000. Okay. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to say, look, let's go ahead and book this call. Okay. When we offer a 30-minute call, it's not a discovery. It's not a consultation. Okay. I'm giving you something of value, but by the end of it, you're going to feel as if I can either do this on my own or I need help. 9 out of 10 times, people, if they could have done it on their own, they would have done it already on their own. But you can't approach this value-based call. You can't approach it like I'm going to give you a free coaching call. No, because coaching would mean that like they've started the game plan and we're like working on the roadmap. No, like we're essentially just looking at all the hurdles that are in place and we're looking at what needs to be removed so we can create the first portion of that roadmap. Exactly. So now by the end of the call, here's my goal. My goal is either for you to feel as if I can execute that on my own, which I'm perfectly fine with that. Or, you know what? I don't really want to go about this on my own because I've been doing it on my own already. And if I would have known how to do it, you know what? Let's do it together. Okay. That's the purpose of a game plan call. So if it were Zach, I'd be like, here's the work-life balance game plan or something like that, or work-life save your relationship game plan or something that feels tangible. That's like, damn, like I would pay for that. You know what I mean? And so it's positioned extremely strategically. All right, my friends. I think I'm out of time. Okay. I hope you got value from this today. I appreciate you being on here. Let's see. All right. So if you are in SFI, we will make you a quick scorecard template. You got to use it though. We made a bunch of scorecards, and I see some of y'all not using your scorecards every week. So again, my goal for you today, spreadsheet or not, tools or not, you can do this on paper. My recommendation is actually, do it on paper first. Don't rely on the cool spreadsheet, the cool tool so much. Do it on paper first. Actually, no bullshit. Before we put this on a spreadsheet, it's actually done on a notebook sheet of paper. And I just sit there and I got some good music playing. And it allows me to just think, okay, what's our marketing goal? What are my goals for each member of our leadership team? What's our sales goal? What are things, now that I have those goals, what are some actions, different actions that can help me get there? If you don't know how to ask yourself those questions, then that's where a coach or a strategist can come in to help you do those things. You don't always have to know. Okay. If you ask yourself these questions and you're not coming up with answers that you feel good about, then that's where you need to book a call with your strategist, with your coaches. That way that they can help you come up with good ideas based on the goals that you have set. Maybe they can even help you with the goals. Okay. It's okay. All right. It's okay if you can't come up with those answers, but you got to have something in place for marketing, for sales, and for fulfillment, and say, you know what, like Zach may say, man, I'm not using my a lead magnet funnel, right? I just figured that out. Damn, I'm not using it. Okay, cool. Let's figure out a good plan of getting the right lead magnet in the mix. Okay. So again, it's not always about getting every answer answered as we do quarterly planning, but if we plan this well and get a big chunk out, then we're going to have a better quarter than we did the last quarter. And progress is key, not perfection. I'm going for better. I'm going for progress. If I keep getting better, I'm going to keep growing. Like I was making $26,000 a year in 2013. Okay. That's our marketing budget for the quarter. Just keep getting better. Just keep getting better. All right, my friends, I'm out of here. Go out, have an amazing, amazing quarterly planning. Okay. Go out and have an amazing holiday. And then when July 5th hits, put your head down and go to work. And if you need help with your work, you know where to find us. See you.